and then you get 2 opportunities. Yojerlin César of France saw his teammate Samuel Kistahari put out a few minutes ago. César, 20 years old, from Guadeloupe, hoping to become France's youngest Olympic boxer since 1984. Under 22 European champion last year. Up against him, Hussein Ishaish, 2022 Asian champion. Super heavyweight quarter-finalist at Rio in 2016, heavyweight quarter-finalist at Tokyo 2020, and now boxing at light heavyweight, 80 kilograms. Now, I did ask the question about Olympians boxing at 3 different weights, and our research has been on the case, and he's done a great job. It has happened a few times before. Some of those were down to sort of weight recalibrations rather than proper going up or down in weight.
Sure.
But they've all seemed to go up in weight, as you'd expect. As you get older, you put on a bit of weight, don't you? You don't really tend to go down.
Do you need to tell me?
But Ishaish would probably be the first, or maybe the first or second, to be at 3 different Olympics going properly down in weight each time.
And not only that, as we see the height differential, you mentioned that, you know, his own personal record of going down in weights, he's lost none of the power that he's obviously noted for, and all of that ring IQ, all of that experience. This is going to be a real tough test now for Yojerlin César.
Yeah, César, who defeated Gradus Kraus. Excellent performance, good speed, footwork, and he made the powerful Dutchman look a little bit one-dimensional yesterday. Ishaish was really impressive against Paul Aradai of Romania. See that hand speed already from César. Ishaish isn't lacking in that department either.
And I think the difference yesterday against Gradus is that César didn't have to look for the big man from the Netherlands. He was always all over him. At the moment, Ishaish is just taking his time. He's more than aware of the shot-picking ability and the speed of thought and punch. That one just a bit of a slapping shot, but still scoring.
Good start from the young Frenchman. Ishaish, vastly experienced. Hoping to become a 3-time Olympian. That's where he'll be wanting to do his damage, close quarters. César showing good head movement, good foot movement. Get out of trouble.
And he's doing well because Ishaish, as you would imagine, having fought in all those bigger divisions, used to having the ring cut off on him. He's doing the same now to César, but the movement of the young Frenchman, impressive. Ishaish, you get the impression just trying to load up for a big shot to try and get the attention of the younger, and you would imagine lighter Frenchman.
Did get through with the right lead. Ishaish, it's another contest between 2 southpaws. César doing a good job of not getting cornered.
He's doing really well, isn't he?
Good work again from César. Hussein Ishaish hoping to make it a family double today because brother Zayad won a quota this afternoon at 71 kilograms. And the problem for Ishaish is can't seem to lay much of a glove on César at the moment.
Yeah, he's keeping it one pace at the moment. He's trying to measure him, Hussein Ishaish. And obviously he's given up that first round there to Yojerlin César. You mentioned Ishaish, his brother. He's going to have to do some work if it's going to be a family affair there, because by a fair margin, César, it was all hail Caesar there from the judges. But in terms of what Ishaish is doing, you can see it. He's not actually committing too much to his punches because he knows if he overreaches, he's walking into these shots. He's very much live in this contest, but can Cesar Yojerlin keep that good footwork up? He's been pivoting, he's been covering a lot of range. He's been good value.
He has. And to back up that point, you just get the impression that Ishaish doesn't want to expend too much energy. He doesn't want to burn himself out. He wants to pick his moment, and then he'll properly go guns blazing, throwing those big shots. But there was a bit of restraint there, just thinking, this is only the first round.
Yeah, that's the right word, Rory. It was the restraint. There's no restraint of trade as they both try to let go with these big shots. Cesar Yojerlin, again, now using much more of the ropes. He's having to go even further back.
Now Ishaish putting the pedal down. Ishaish barely needed the invitation there from the referee to box. Straight on the Frenchman. He's got him back where he wants him.
There's a little conversation going on in the French coaching corner saying he's only got this pace for 30 seconds. So basically try and weather the storm a little bit.
It's the right hook from Ishaish. I think Cesar will be dearly hoping it's only 30 seconds.
It's easy being in the coaching corner saying these things, predicting the future when you're dealing with the bullish Ishaish. First good right hand followed by the jab there by the Jordanian.
Yeah, you can see there's much more commitment from Ishaish in this second round. Gets through with the left that time. But Cesar pushes the man off. That's a good sign for the Frenchman. Got to keep his wits about him, though.
Yeah, very much so. Cesar Yojerlin lets a triple combination go. He's maybe feeling there's not so much energy now, and not so much air in the lungs for Air Jordan.
You can see Ishaish breathing quite heavily now. Biting down on that gum shield. Gets Cesar back in the corner. Cesar on his toes, alert.
He's doing really well, Cesar Yojerlin. He's not going the same way every single time. Spins off to the left, spins off to the right, like so. So changing it up, not predictable.
Uppercut from Ishaish, first time we've really seen that. I think Cesar felt that.
Yeah, 100% felt the power with that one. However, feeling the pace, Ishaish, he's been chasing a lot. His legs have been constantly on the move, and it's that elusive target.
I don't think Ishaish has got much left, you know.
Yeah.
I think Cesar has done a good job of weathering the storm. Maybe Ishaish gets that round in the scorecards, but still 3 minutes to go and the legs are up.
Yeah, the lactic acid burning in the legs.
The Iranian judge giving the round to Yojerlin Cesar, but the other 4 to Ishaish. So it's all square on 4 scorecards. 3 minutes to go. And it's going to be all about heart, desire. I think Cesar is the fresher of the two going into the final round.
I think you're right, but when it comes down to experience over youth, he's obviously tried to lay a marker down. So it's really anyone to play for in this one. But Cesar Yojerlin, there was a little exchange that they had, and you spotted it when he used his shoulder just to push Hussein Ishaish back, and he's going to have to be strong in this when he can't go backwards for 3 minutes. Likewise, Ishaish is going to struggle to come forward for 3. But the truth of it, you're not going to have to work too hard to find the man in blue because he's right on your chest. The only place that he can have success.
Cesar can just keep his cool and keep out of trouble, this is his for the taking, but Ishaish, he'll be unloading at close quarters.
And for that reason, Cesar's got his chin tucked in, his shoulder lifted up, maximum defence, and not trading in this sort of range. Smart work from the Frenchman. That's not what he needs though, obviously. Doesn't look good to the optics of the judges if you're seen to be running away. Big shot there from the man in blue.
And there is a standing 8 count. Again, as mentioned a couple of times over the past couple of days, that doesn't have to influence the judges at ringside, especially in a close contest like this. He's all square in this final round. Ishaish now probably quite glad of that 8 count because it gives him a breather, and now he can put together another salvo. He's got to go back to the corner. Someone's got to go back. Is it a gum shield? Or... yeah, the gum shield from Ishaish,
which amazingly has popped out
just when he needs a breather.
So what a surprise. But the ring general, the experience, the older man against the younger man. Ishaish still fresh though, and says that this is what he needs to do. Get back on that front foot, get behind the big jab. Very hard to defend for 3 minutes, and that's what his initial tactics were. Trying to turn it up a little bit now. What's he got left down the stretch?
1 minute to go. Cesar is the fresher. Ishaish missing with his shots. But Cesar has to come back. There's the left uppercut from the Frenchman. Now throwing the right. Ishaish comes back. Bit of a push. Veteran tactics from Ishaish. Cesar makes him miss again, but Cesar has got to work if he wants to get through.
They're making him miss, but not making him pay, because working in the clinch there, turning the chin around there was Ishaish. He'll get a warning from both there, actually.
Just over 10 seconds to go. Can Cesar produce the big finish he needs? He wants to make it to a home Olympics. He needs to produce. Has he done enough? I'm not sure he has, you know.
Oh, you mentioned Hussein Ishaish's brother making it through. We're not going to bet against a Jordanian double. However, Yojerlin Cesar, did he go too defensive at the end there? That standing 8 count, the optics of running away in quotes, air quotes, depends on what the judges like. And from what we saw, Ishaish a live contender. But this is toss of a coin stuff.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. And a nice show of respect between the two men. One will be going on to the semis tomorrow. One will be going home. Just caught a glimpse of Zayad Ishaish, Hussein's brother, in the crowd. He's already got a quota spot. Will Hussein Ishaish join him?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision in the blue corner, representing Jordan, Ishaish Hussein.
Ishaish gets it. Cesar looks stunned. And it's joy for the Jordanians. A double for the Hussein Ishaish and Zayad Ishaish earlier today. 4-1 in the end. And that means that Ishaish won that final round on 4, possibly 5 of the scorecards. And I think based on that final round, that's a fair enough assessment.
And it's a difficult one. It is a fair assessment and it's a fair result. Cesar Yojerlin was doing everything right, but just the full force, the pressure of Ishaish. At one point, he stepped away and tried to kind of run away, and he didn't look too fresh in his legs. Then he was hit, and it was very easy then for the referee to give that standing count, and that can change the entire momentum of the fight. So credit to Cesar Yojerlin. He will live to fight another day, but he may have dropped weight, but he certainly dropped big shots there.
There you have it. All 5 judges giving that final round to Hussein Ishaish, and he